1956 International S20. This is one of the first production four-wheel drive pickup trucks, and I am placing it on a Silverado frame. So I'll start with that. The Silverado frame had to be cut significantly, unfortunately right where it bends. So we had to cut it there and shorten it about 18 inches. And this was a standard cab, 2500 3/4 ton. So that came with 6-liter Vortec. I think they're around 300 horse approximately, and a 4L80E transmission, far better than the 4L60E, which comes in all the half-ton trucks and typically with a smaller motor. And so of course we had to shorten stuff, like the exhaust had to be shortened, the tank had to be changed to a shorter tank, things along those lines. The truck itself, very good condition. The only real rust on it is these cab corners. You can feel around it is pretty good. The driver's side is actually better than that. Inside the truck, the floor was great. Sealed it, painted it, and put sound deadener in it, 2 different layers. And then International doesn't offer, well, nobody offers a carpet molded for an International pickup truck. Not this year, I think for Scouts. And of course it's 4-wheel drive. The Chevy 4-wheel drive seemed to work just fine as far as putting that up through the floor. Had to lengthen the rod, but that's about it. I used a Chevy steering column because as much as I like the International steering wheel, this of course has tilt, cruise, and it comes with like this assembly down here that comes with the brake pedal and everything, so I can use cruise control. That brake pedal goes directly through the firewall into the master cylinder. So it's a really nice setup just to switch it over. You get the power brakes and everything. Got a nice dashboard with this thing. Still a lot of the original sticker and everything. It actually did not have a radio originally. There is a blank plate in the glove box, and that's the heater control. Gonna use this original heater. It seems to be working just fine. The doors, well, don't close because I got a little rubber there, but the doors open and close, fantastic. Had to do a lot of modifications in here, of course. The radiator, I was able to use the stock fan, but the radiator, all this stuff is actually out of a mid-90s Chevy pickup truck. Radiator, all the lines and everything, I was able to reuse the automatic transmission lines. I did put a little control in the heater valve, in the heater lines there to stop the flow, so I don't have heat in there in the summer. Don't know how well that would hold it off otherwise with the old style heater. Again, the oil cooling lines, I was able to reattach, reuse those. Here's the master cylinder. That assembly, like I said, it just bolts right through. That module is for the accelerator pedal. It, of course, transfers information there. Now, it's hard to tell the height of this at this point. I believe you can probably see it looks pretty high. It is a extremely tall truck. There's the bed. So here is the original frame that I took off it. It's a shame to waste it because it's got, the transmission, transfer case, both differentials and everything. Not really anything wrong with it, but to drive it on a regular basis like I want to, it is probably not going to hold up under that kind of condition. But the reason I'm showing this to you is you can see that frame is way up in the air. Like I said, it was an extremely tall truck, and it is going to be at the same exact height as this one was when I get it all finished with the proper tires. I'm going to be going with the same style tires. I was going to just patina the Chevy wheels, but I don't know. I'm still undecided what to do with those. One last thing I wanted to show you. Really cool feature on these trucks. Hood latch. Hood latch. If you notice, that's down the passenger side. And if you look on the driver's side, hood latch, hood latch. It can flip up to the left or to the right when you open the hood. Really cool thing. Anyways, I think that's probably about it. I said that was about it, but actually a couple other things. Just wanted to show you that interior speaker, seeing as how it's going on a little bit. Headliner is still in there, original headliner, crazy. But what I really wanted to show you was my nightmare of the day, and probably for the next week. Wiring. So, I have no wiring harness in this other than what's on the motor. I have no fuse box, no relays. And unfortunately, I read this thing that said you can run an LS just by taking all these pink wires, hooking them all together, connecting them to power, and then a couple other wires here. I was not able to find that again. So now I don't know what to connect to what. I did find something that was similar that gave me some clue, but instead I've been going through all the wiring harnesses and copying stuff to try to find a way to wire this thing and get it running. Just put that battery box in today too. So that's the beast for now, till I have more to show.